Бачу задницю. Невже ми тут? Я думаю, час ми пограємо. До 23. Якщо не вироблюсь, це прекрасно. Зараз щось Ріна шкрябне і погнали. О, ну що, погнали? Давай. Так, що у нас? Історія чи середній рівень? Складний бій. Для виживання необхідно використовувати предмети та економити ресурси. Боротьба не буде важкою, зосереджуйтесь. Що, на історії хай буде? Наскільки часов вона? Ну, десь приблизно на 13-14 стрімів. По 2 часа. Плюс-мінус. А я лучше вже на... А, ну да. Я понял. А ми часик. Короче, давайте на середньому рівні. Так, часик. До 23. Короче, середній рівень, погнали. Ми не...
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Починаються фільми дивитися зараз буду. А це Alan Wake. Ви кращим став.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Оп, не то.
This is not the ending I wanted.
То так.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Це олень, який лось ще.
And monsters wear many faces.
У монстрів багато облич. Бембі, да, Бембі. Хто це повзе, боже? Дядько. Мені потрібно. Кажіть мені, кого? Що ти, хто ти? Це що, початок гри такий? Слухай, початок гри мені подобається вже. Голий мужик. Ми. Ёб же ж нахуй. Ёпта, ёпта. Вже пішли? Вже пішли, да. Так, направо. О, а, точно, блядь. Параметри ще. Так. Це. Ага. Отаке. А де я хотів? Ага. Якість. О, пойдет. Так, я вже не хо. А як в мене це виглядає? Ні, диви, в мене вебка хоча б жопу перек. А якщо глянуть наперед, так скажем, не можна? Слава Богу. Кончені звуки. Як положено. Я знаю, нас сейчас з'їдять, блядь. Не тут вон фес. Ні, це нормально. Просто жопа, блядь, олень, дивись, побіг. Ёбнуться. Ёб твою мать. Да в натурі, блядь, що це за голий мужик, ще й пісюн, блядь, впереді. Засуджую. Кстати, ми за дівчину будемо грати тут. Вообще-то. Я думаю, може вебку направо передвинуть, щоб не мішало. Для швидкого бігу на... Окей. Біжим, давай, мужик. Ти зможеш. Що тебе... Блядь, нахуй. Ні, нахуй тебе, все, іди в сам. Все нормально? Йдемо далі. Воно вилазить, скрімери, чуєш так? Тут мене чекає ще щось явно круте. Так, стопе, подожди. Я пересуну вебку. Я відчуваю, що вона потрібна тут. Ось так. О. Прекрасно. Да? О, так краще. Диви. О, столик. Це для нас. Я поняв. Ну я до вас не хочу, братани. Давайте якось, блядь, до вас не хочу вообще. Ну вас нахуй. О, сука, підстрелили. Блядь. Сука. По-моєму, нам не вижить було. Хемінгуей. Ми куль дерево. Коротше, сектанти. Це прекрасно, чуєш? Хтось за ними ходив. Хтось це все бачив, боже, що тільки є, чуєш, будемо опитуватись. От тобі вбивство. Будемо розслідувати. Ти уявляєш, це буде 14 стрімів. Ну я думаю, це просто так начало. Це нормально. Дивись, все як крутиться. Спокійно.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a
Читай
little
то.
longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are.
Я, це фільм якийсь, чуєш? Просто фільм. Дивись,
To get to work.
машина під'їхала чотенько. Ща будеш бігати. Туди-сюди. Ладно.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Так, що в нас є? Запрошуємо. На карту подивимося. Так, тепер у нас є карта на М. Пік. Ну тут хоча б є карта. Чуєш, це вже прикольно. Ось хоп, будинок, будинки на озері. Тежка. Погнали.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Правильно,
Sheriff Baker
правильно.
said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
А, я говорити повинен, тю.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, federal agents
Ми
are
все
out here,
чули,
Thornton.
бро.
My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Угу. Так, 1-2. Так, чи є свідки злочину? Я їх бачив.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Baker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us
Трапилось.
about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Так круто все пророблено, навіть його міміка, коли він говорить.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Ну, прикольно. Так, зустрітися з заступником. Погнали.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Я вам виставив HDR, звісно, але можливо не треба було. Так, на таб. На таб у
The
нас
mind place.
простір
My
думок.
version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for
Ми
each
прямо як
case.
Шерлок.
Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts
А,
are
дошка
important.
зачіпок, я поняв. Ми тут будемо вішати все підряд.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Ось у жертви, методи вбивства,
Taking another
деталі
look.
вбивства. Кожна жертва оголошена зниклою в 2010-му. Тобто перша частина, коли йшла, ми дивилися якраз. Сам? Подождай, що так? А можна якось ближче це все, ні? Продовжити. Збільшення. О. Зубний лікар, я такого не пам'ятаю. А так збільшити можна? Йоп, не бісіть мене. Ще щось розказують, понял. О, прекрасно. Вчителька, господар магазину і зубний лікар пропали у 2010-му, а це наше вбивство. Єдине, що об'єднує трупи, це здуття. Окей, погнали. Так, це ми сюди будемо заходити, коли ми будемо думати. Зараз ми не думаємо, погнали.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Не знаю, чи тут в настройках можна вам обратно в HDR вернути. Може так буде картинка краще вам. А може і так норм. Та забагато неба, розумію.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Не мене радує, в мене буде ствол.
Stairs are out. You
Звісно,
okay to
можна.
jump down?
I'm not that old.
Ну, так, на максимум. Нормально? Давай побігли, заколебав бути йти.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Який презент, ти що?
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Давай показуй, дядя. Що у вас там? Ні-ні.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
І чохли для НЛО.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know? Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Культисти, що ж не ясно. Табличка зачіпок. Так, будемо вішати, виходить, давай. Пік.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Так, оглядаю місце злочину.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the
Прив'язала.
cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Що, мені все вішать треба буде так? Ладно. Так. Де сюди. Де сюди. Де сюди. Та, блядь. Сюди. Де сюди.
Heart removed from
Прекрасно.
chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More
А
close
що
to
ти
the
думаєш,
wrist.
це тобі
This
аніме
makes
чи що?
4 murders that we know about.
От так буває в житті, що серце вирізають людям. Так, вбивці, так далі, погнали. Дізнайтеся більше про жертву і про вбивцю. Ізі.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Була
Someone
камера.
was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Так, жертва. І сюди сунем. Стоп. Сюди.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Звісно, вбивство. На майбутнє. Окей.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Блін, наче реальне розслідування. Прикольно. Так, що ще розкажете?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Угу. Тільки він уже мертвий.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Що після
So what
звільнення з
happened
ним
to
сталося?
Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Ну, це явно, що його там чекали. Це раз. Ну, пиво і так далі стоїть. Штатив біля тіла, можливо, знімали. Ось цю фігню.
They planned
З
for
ним
the
робили.
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Звідки жертва? Без поняття.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Портрет. Прикольно. Пробуємо.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Угу. А, від озера. Угу. Де він був весь цей час? Там, де є Alan Wake, 100%.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just...
Так, це що? А де озеро? Оце? Це що, ми хочемо так стільки йти? Ну, погнали. Побігли. Прямо нам.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated.
Кудись залізти можна, але
Nightingale
поки
was
не
out in the
будемо.
woods alone at night. Possibly nude. The killers knew he was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Ох, ці дерева,
What
бля.
was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Я це
There's
взяти
a
не
piece of
можу.
paper on the ground.
Добре. Воно типу піде цією фігньою якоюсь. А, взяв. Хм.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick
Тут
game with
просто
us.
це
You were right. This is right up my
ачівочка.
alley.
Клац.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Угу, сторінки рукопису. Тут їх можна перечитати.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Проницательно. Чи вона думає, що щось поклали туди в груди йому? Треба буде ще обдивлятися труп ще раз. Туди потім сходимо. Ну, це вже не я буду робити там.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
І що, хочеш сказати, що я зараз ритися буду там в нього? Ні. Поговоримо з ним. З ким? Алло, скажіть що-небудь. Я поняв. Треба щось знайти. А цей ящик не відкривається, ні? Мусор відкрий, може там щось є. Може там ще нога у нього лежить чиясь. Тю. Мапа. Ілі. Дізнатися, що сталося з тим чуваком. Та його вбили, що тут дізнаватися, бля? Може. Портрет. Сторінка, мапа. Угу. Ставити ту хуйню.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Huh. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Що ти знайдеш?
Hey,
Зараз
Sue.
ще якусь
I think
сторінку
something's
знайду.
been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
А ти засовуй руку, дай. Добре, погнали.
Deputy, I
Довеземо
want the
тіло до
body taken
міста.
back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Крутяк. Нам ключ дали до чого? Хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп, і ми на парковці.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
А ви хто? Народ? Нема нікого? Ладно. Прикольно, цей чел так чекає, а потім розвертається і йде спокійно. Прикол.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
У
And
мене
why take
ствол
out his
є? У
heart
мене нема
just to throw it
пістолета чи
away?
що?
To stuff in something
За
for
агент
us to
такий.
find.
У мене фонарик є, я бачу. Ключ. А куди йти? А, тут пофігу, що туди однаково. Цей чел показує явно куди йти.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Що мені не дадуть на
I
машині
can't get that
поїздити?
manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach
Де?
out so
Я не
directly
побачив.
before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Ну, графончик мені подобається все рівно.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Так, це ми де зараз? Недосліджена мапа, ось зараз ми тут. А тут ось їх буде ще 3. Ладно, поїхали, куди?
Hi there.
Да, у вас треба HDR поміняти на SDR. Вам тоді буде краще видно, напевно. Графіка буде краще. Так, куди нам йти? Право, зашибісь. Сюди? Ні.
interesting guest lately?
Ну, HDR це
I'm gonna
більш
go check
для
something out.
моніторів,
Be
які
right back.
підтримують HDR,
Bed for housekeeping?
і телефонів.
There were no-
Як сюди піти?
He knows about either that or the couple on the
Де цей чел дівся? А, воно він.
Just how much coffee have you had today?
І картинка буде більш ясною. Насиченою.
Don't know, don't care.
А що ти дивишся, чел? Алло.
What have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never.
Я щось пропустив, щоб глянуть, треба цілі глянуть. Контрол. Опитати свідків у закусочній. Ізі. Де закусочна сама?
Jesus, Charlie.
А це чи що?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Закусочна виглядає як... А, ясно, а як... А, отак. Переводиться є. Переформування у нас перш... Історична така пам'ятка.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Hello.
Що вебка? А, вебка за цією хуйньою. Я не буду більш таке читати.
Just a few more days.
Просто би чувачок. Просто би поговорити не можна, чи що? Бля. Ні, ну красиво, тут красиво. Є щось. Говорити будемо, ні? Поняв? Танцівник. Танцюрист сраний, блядь. Що ви всі мовчите?
Hey there.
Ну, ти вітаннячко, скажи що-небудь, От сука. Так, я понял, походу це не та закусочна. Вилазимо. Що карту я не бачу? Десь тут повинна бути ця карта кончена. Десь висіти чи ще щось.
Welcome back, Anderson. Oh dear. Huge.
Ну це схоже на закусочну, так?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. perfectly legal.
Це вже я буду рішати, наскільки легально
So
ви
what
це
did you
ділите.
see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake.
Цей голий дядька.
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Ви вирішили, що це культ?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Що знайшли? Кого знайшли? Хто зна, да? Дивно, дивно.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Як вона зрозуміла, що це намисто, наприклад, типа, блін, що в неї за можливості такі мозгові?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Ну, це типа в неї в голові, якісь домисли там і так далі. Ось таке.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Підпальне на голову.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Добре. Знайшли якусь
All set?
фігню.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of
Да, в
the
натурі
tree.
на таких похуях все сказала.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd,
А в
right?
нього прическа, як у Владіка.
More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Борода появилась. Ну, шериф, що, погнали, чи що?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name.
О, що це я можу
It was
взяти?
all very weird.
Rose has talent
Пістолетик.
saying the weirdest thing possible.
Як його поставити?
Best not to take it personally.
Порядження. Продовжити. Пістолетик, сюди. Блядь. Як його засунуть собі в інвентар, блядь? І ще не можна. Швидкий слот. На одиничку. А, сука, ще не можна взяти ствол. Ну він в мене є. Мене це вже радує.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the
О,
morgue. All
карту
prepped.
знайшли.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Так, тепер у нас є карта цієї фігні. Де ми ходимо. А де ми? А нас не показує на карті, йопта. Ну логічно, але. Офіс шерифа. Ми десь, типа, десь там, коротше, ладно. Погнали. Дякую, дякую, дякую.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Почекаємо. Ще одна мапа. Блядь, дивись, які тут дверей. Туалет є. А нам от сюди треба, поняв. А, ні, це вихід. Це ми зайшли. Ось ми зараз тут. Шериф. Концерт-зала, кімната персоналу. Кімната доказів, посібник жалаша. Помп. Нахуя він? Як воно погано освічується, капець. Ой, яке воно старе воно. Що тут? Таблеточки, уф. Це якась хуйня берем. На всякий случай. Знаю, нахера воно мені, ну. Так, і... Куди?
Have a nice day.
Блін, будемо заходити і статирить. Нічого нема.
Agent?
Я двері закрию, щоб нам ніхто не мішав. Шпоньк. Так, і що розкажеш? Нічого? Блять, хожу як...
The investigation is being
Приблуда.
taken over by the
Тут нічого
federal
нема.
agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide also.
Іди в баню.
Oh no, a bear.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Бля, я ще й туди
I
прийшов,
guess
куди
you guys
треба.
don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Бля, сліди від них. Від
Something
мене, ні?
about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
О. Віддзеркалення, глянь, яке в этой. В тумбочці, ти бачиш? Прикольно. Ага.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal
показуй.
examination. What was the cause of
Що
death?
там?
What other clues can the body... Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Ми в нього що-то повинні з
The
рота
body
викинути,
shows
чи
signs
що?
of being submerged in water post-mortem.
А він ще не все нам
It doesn't
розказав.
add up. There's
Щось
writing on here.
збігається.
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Прикол.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Що здалося? Щас подивимося, що там. Пишем. Та, блядь. От. Ритуальний надпис. На ньому є якийсь. Зрозумілий.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Я не розумію, вам що, якось на це впливає? Мені так по барабану, чесно, дивитися на трупи чи не трупи. Та я понял.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Попередні вбивства. Оце таке навіть справи є. Глянь, скільки їх тут буде. Прикольно. Чути, я сумніваюся, коли за словами Боги, на декількох висниках були маски оленів. Вони щось тими хлопця ножами.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Нам треба куль дерева.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Мета культу. Так, це їхній значочок, походу. Що за культ? Як міркує культ? Їхній ось значочок є. Символ. Так. Телевізор. В баню. Так, цілі. Тепер з нього треба викинути щось. Записка від Алана Вейка.
It's the same type of page we found at Prochodення Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Прикол, ти печатаєш, і тут ти правильно букву нажимаєш.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
О, вони знаходили, гляньте, які їх.
No, wait!
Куди він дівся?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Ебучий случай. В натурі фільм якийсь дивлюся, не граю.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Ясно. Зараз я ствол витягну, покажу.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Вийти на світло, давай на світло йди. Зараз вийдемо на світло. І нам потрібен ствол. Фонарик в тебе був, ні?
He can't see me in
Ёб
the
твою
light.
мать, іди нахуй. Дурне.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Ля. Безпечні простори відновлення частини здоров'я, якщо вийде, атакуйте без... Окей.
Go!
Ти, блядь. У мене фонарик був в руках? Де ствол мій, блядь? Улі темно стало. Ой, блядь, тебе нахуй. О, ствол. Бери. Сука, хуярь його. На, блядь, на.
Vanished.
Зник. Чого він зник? Все, кінець розділу. На цьому будемо закінчувати. Пісець, да? Да, яка пісня? На фіналочку. Так, це дуже хороший рейтинг в гри. Прям прекрасний, я тобі скажу. А яка різниця, це ми вже граємо в гру. Мені за це ніхто не пред'явить. Так, ясно, прикольно. Давай продовжити.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
А чому мене
The page predicted all
на
of
російські ці
it. It
достіження
helped me fight
приходять?
him.
He just
А, я зрозумів, ну да, схоже.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Так, все, хорош. Треба якось просто виходити, я так зрозумів, так? 7 хвилин тому. Зберегти вручну. Як його зберегти? Ладно. Так, давайте, народ, тоді добраніч. Завтра будемо ввечері вже проходити нормально. Кого на один нажати? Ну, не нажимається, я що, не проти чи що? Ну, взагалі ніде не нажимається. Оце хіба що це завантажити. А тут зберегти вручну порожній слот, як клад, воно не нажимається. Коротше, думаю, воно сохранилось. Це ж Epic Games, в принципі. Так, все, давайте, народ, до завтра. В Telegram все напишу. Давай, давай.